Between when I was his wife to when I left him, these are the only things Olakule Churchill ever bought for his son. This is a nightgown. It's a pyjama shirt. It's a similar one. This is it. This is the top. 2 trousers, 1 top. This pendant. Look at it. And this. These are the only thing a 37-year-old man have bought for his child.
For people when be say they talk say Tonto dikeh no one let a ex-husband build relationship and build bond with a pikin. When be say get during the course of their marriage before the marriage can break up. Right now, Tonto dikeh don't come outside, can't let the public know the battle when be say they underground when they not publish for social media. Media can't see wetin really happen for the matter when be say it take place for court. How it take go summon the man for court, make the man for the payer child support to take raise the pikin when be say the two of them get. How the man refuse to take come court. How the man tell her say she go need to pay am 250,000 naira before he go present for court, to the extent when be say the court look and say the ex-husband when they call Churchill not serious for the pikin life, say the man not dey interested to take day for the pikin life at all before they can finally decide say they will give Tonto dikeh 100% custody of the pikin. For where the matter come for even bad risk sef, Tonto dikeh can need to go hire better lawyer when be say go fit help am stand for the case, make this man so for present for the pikin life, but nothing to no avail. For this interview, so Tonto dikeh bring different evidence, pictures, videos, and different things to take clarify wetin be say she dey talk, make it not be like say na lie she dey talk. Now no say since when be say this breakup so take happen between Tonto dikeh and his ex-husband. The ex-husband now dey talk like say he no do marriage with Tonto dikeh, say he spend money for Tonto dikeh and the pikin wey be say they share together, but Tonto dikeh upon all the money wey be say he dey give her, but he no dey wan allow am see the pikin. So Tonto dikeh now don come outside with proof and evidence of court papers, different videos and pictures to take clarify her name. So make una watch wetin be say Tonto dikeh talk, and I will come back and tell una wetin be say I get at the end of this matter.
There was an incident that happened in court. My son was supposed to have come to court. They said my son should come to court. And the day I was supposed to bring my son, he was aware. We were both in court. And they said, you know what? This court has been adjourned. In the next 2 weeks, we need you to come to court with your son. His father was sitting down here. I was sitting down there with my own lawyers. Next 2 weeks, I came to court with my son. Dressed him all up. Proud that he was going to come and see his father. At least his father would see him after such a long time. Churchill did not show up in court for that day. Even the judges asked the lawyers, the man who is here saying he loves his son did not show up on the one day, the one and only day that your son was supposed to be present in court, because they wanted to see how he was faring, how he lose, if it was they wanted to know how I've been taking care of my child. This man did not show up, and he had not seen his child for months before then. This man came to court. I'm sure it's look at the court paper. He came to court, and his lawyers asked the judge to ask me that I was going to be the one to foot his bills to court. After marrying you with my money when I am not an Indian woman, after feeding you, after clothing you, after making you a man, making you who you are, putting you in the public eyes, after everything that I did, you still want to come back and eat my money because you want me to pay for you to come to court. That I should pay his transportation fare. His lawyers were asking for transport. They said I should pay a sum of 250,000 so that he'll be able to make it to court, to see his son and to come to court to show for your son to be there. He asked for transportation money. Festus Kiyamo was my lawyer. Look, I'm calling heavyweight names. I'm not all this. These are not child's play. These are heavyweights. Every bank account, every banks don't lie. Hospitals won't lie. Court order won't lie. I would go to jail if this is duplicated, if this is forged. I know what it is. I will go to jail if I forge this. Everything is here. They caught, you see this, they said, and he also said that he was the one that took me to court. Now, they say, Tonto dikeh, plaintiff, applicant. What does that mean? I was the one who took him to court. I was suing him to court because he does not pay child support, because he had a document of my son I needed back, because he was not paying school fees. Nothing. That's why I took him to court. And it's the first line, read it. They say, an order granting the custody of their child, King Andre Omodayo Aigo, born on the 17th day of February 2016 to the plaintiff. Please, who is the plaintiff? Tonto dikeh is the plaintiff. My son, I was awarded custody of my son. This man, if you go through these documents, this man he was given very strict supervision, very strict supervised visitation for my son. The only time this man can see or be close to my child is when and if I put someone on ground that I can trust. So if there is nobody that I can trust, this man would not go close to my child. Because as the matter is, I cannot trust my nannies, because my nannies do not know what is going on. My nannies will not be able to look at what to look at or look for, because it can just be a thread this man will pull and put on my son's hair. It might even be a finger to put in my son's mouth. It might be anything just to jeopardize my happiness with my son. He would do it. And that is why when I presented, the court does not admit diabolism. But the strength of the accusation I brought as diabolic, of his diabolic this thing, was so strong that the court had to put that order. Before you see your son, your wife must give you somebody. In fact, your son must be brought to you by somebody that she can only trust. I've never found that person. Now, talking about that, this man said that he does things for my son. Between when I was his wife to when I left him, these are the only things Olakule Churchill ever bought for his son. This is a nightgown. It's a pyjama shirt. It's a similar one. This is it. This is the top. 2 trousers, 1 top. This pendant. Look at it. And this. These are the only thing a 37-year-old man have bought for his child from birth to date. And Olakule Churchill, I'm putting it to you. If you have any other receipts of anything that you say that you bought for your son, bring it out. And you better be sure that those things are with me. You better be sure that those things are with your son. Because he lied that he bought my son a car when I left him, just to show people that, oh, I get money. You said you bought your son a car. What was that car again? I think it was I can't remember, but it was GLC, something like GMC. Yes, the GMC. You say you bought your son a GMC. There's no GMC anywhere. You bought you use your fraud money to buy cars so you can ship your money into Nigeria, sell the car, and you got your money. You say you bought my son a car. Well, I live with my son. I see my son every day of his life. To the pin in his hair, to he's not a girl, so he doesn't have a pin in his hair. But whatever. From his head to his toe, I am responsible for my son. I cater for that boy. And I don't disturb you for money, because you see, the truth is that some people have asked me, oh, why don't you take him back to court because he's not paying child support? The truth is, I want to be selfish. With my son, I'm very selfish. If this man starts to pay child support on a regular basis, he would have access to my child. So for him to not pay gives me the leverage to change my son's name to what I want, because I am now the father and the mother to my son. And it's okay, like I told you, I've been broke before. I still get broke till today. Okay, so it's okay that you're broke and you cannot afford for your son. But then, can't you call your son? My son's birthday, he went and he wrote some emotional crap. Bullshit. I was sitting down, my best friend was with me throughout my party for my son. Nobody ever had a call from this man to say, let me wish my son a happy birthday. But you go on social media to chase the clouds, telling them that God is going to bring you and your son together. Who took your son away in the first place from you? Which woman born a woman on earth has the guts to keep away a child, a son for that matter, from a man who pays bills, who born you well as a woman? My son's name is dikeh for now. It's not going to be dikeh forever. I will get married, my son's name will change. If I'm changing my name tomorrow, it will change. It would never answer his father's name as long as I live on this earth and as long as you're not doing your duties, which is making my job very easy. Like I said, these are the only things he bought for his child. 1, 2, 3, set of nightgown. This is the pendant that this man said is 10,000 euro. Look at it. 10,000 euro for this. He said it in his last interview 3 days ago. He said he bought a one-of-a-kind necklace, bracelet, whatever bullshit he said. This is the 80,000 euro, something like that. Let me check the internet.
I bought my son a diamond pendant in Gandhi, like with the 3 diamonds. You know, very expensive. And I got it for like, I think, 8,400 euro.
This is it. And that. Only.
They say when 2 elephants dey fight, na grass na dey suffer am. For this Tonto dikeh case and your husband, na the pikin, when the 2 of them share together, na dey suffer for this case. So because though say this matter now dey go on now kiti kata for ground, whether we like it or not, God don't be say talk say if pikin to take on this life, it require papa and mama, it require husband and wife. When we say they go talk, say they will become one to bring pikin on this life, and God no make mistake. Whether we like it or not, this pikin so they lack the father bond. When we say he supposed get from the father when they call Churchill. See on a normal ground say things dey okay, on a normal ground say things dey okay. Say even though say Tonto dikeh and this ex-husband so no work, not be bad thing for the husband to still participate for the pikin life, because Tonto dikeh marriage won't be say a break, not maybe the first and the last marriage won't be say a break for Nigeria. Make we not dey glamorize people won't be say they for marriage, because you know they know what it be say they go through indoors. The time will be say Tonto dikeh do marriage, many young girls they won't be say that they talk say they go do marriage like Tonto dikeh, they glamorize the kind of marriage won't be say Tonto dikeh do, won't be say take shut down Port Court. Look messy divorce now don't enter social media. Now all the dirty lineage, all the dirty clothes, all the skeleton in the cupboard don't begin to open. And make we not forget anything we say enter social media now forever. Though say this pikin is small, so this fight won't be say they go on between Tonto dikeh and the ex-husband, so whether later they go reconcile or not, it go always get effect when we say go do towards the pikin when we say the 2 of them share together, because internet, anything we say enter internet, no the ever. The internet no dey forget something. The pikin so e go grow, e go become mad tomorrow, e go come become grandpapa tomorrow, e go get wife, get children tomorrow. This saga won't be say they enter internet so between Tonto dikeh and his ex-husband, so all of them go be waiting be say e go lead, e go ever think this pikin so come out for this earth. Now waiting be say they go tag the pikin with, they go know the pikin say the time will be say the pikin dey small. the papa no one get anything no one get anything to do with am. Women wey be say they are there, abeg make we try extra careful, make we take know the person wey be say we born pikin for, because whether we like it or not, pikin wey be say woman dey bring come this world, na be the greatest gift wey be say any woman go fit give. You wey be say you born pikin, come be say the pikin wey be say you born, the man no even need the pikin, the man no need you. This kind of case wey be say dey happen to Tonto dikeh soon, when we say man no need you, no need your pikin, no be all women so go fit take am likely. Some self even dey self when be say the thing go even lead themselves to depression, when be say they no go fit ever recover for their life again, because the damage or the thought of say me when be say suffer carry this pikin for 9 months with the hope, with the love of say I go live the rest of my life with this man. At the end of the day, this man no wan even see me, no wan even see the pikin when be say I born for am. You dey feel me? So na wetin be say e dey make many women self dey even dey take their life self, because some go look am self say e no even dey worth it. If you look Tonto dikeh own now, be say Tonto dikeh get support. At least she get money wey be say she fit take use to take afford any kind of lifestyle wey be say she fit live. She even still get money self to take go do surgery, wey go fit take go do breast, take go do nyash. No be all women wey be say if they don born pikin for man finish, get that money wey they fit take go use take go do breast, get that money wey they fit take go use take go do nyash. Some dey wey be say na inside poverty dey immediately they born the pikin finish, the woman breast no be the woman breast again, the woman belle stretch mark, belle don fall. Tonto dikeh fit get money wey go fit take go other knife. No be all women get that kind of luxury to fit take go do that operation. Now all those ones make am be say Tonto dikeh still get upper hand pass other people. Now people won't be say they talk say they blame Tonto dikeh, say she too dey desperate, won't be say she go marry man, go born pikin for man, spend all the money for the man. So make we not forget say many married women won't be say they are there. Many of them they be single, they be married single mothers. And it's not your very first time when we see they come across my social media platform with this, make you not forget to subscribe and make you press on that post notification bell sign, so that anytime when we say I take upload new video for this social media platform, then you go be the very first ogbonge person when we say go know say I don't upload new video. And make you not still forget to give this video a thumbs up, make you share this video to your friends, and make you let me know wetin be say you get for this matter for the comment section below, because I would love to hear your personal thoughts and your opinion for this main the koko won't be say dey for this video. Until I see you for my next video, bye bye.